Welcome and good morning, and we hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Now, you probably heard me talk about this before. I call them terrible Tuesdays because there's really like nothing exciting about Tuesdays. Now, our show's exciting, so just stick around for that. But it's Tuesday. You know, Monday, you're kind of rested up for the weekend, right? And even if you don't have a lot of sleep, you probably banked hours of sleep. But Tuesday is tough. But I'm feeling a little bit happier about it because there's a new study on sleep on Tuesdays, and it turns out that people get the best sleep on Tuesday night. So what do you think about that? So it means Wednesday, you're all rested up and ready to go.
Why would people be getting? Is there a reason? Is there science? Is there science?
Yeah, there is. Well, basically what happens over the weekend, you kind of eat more, a lot of people drink, and your hours are off. So then it messes up your whole clock. And then on Monday, you don't get a lot of sleep. By the time Tuesday night comes, you're really tired. You probably go to bed a little bit earlier. You get into that deeper REM sleep. So Wednesday, you're ready to seize the day.
Okay, so are you like me when someone starts talking about sleep, do you want to yawn? Just talking about sleep.
I think it's just the effect I have on you, Eden.
No, that's not the truth.
No, definitely. Or
like if somebody just starts talking about it, I know they say yawns are contagious. I don't even need to see somebody yawn. I just need you to be talking about sleep and how Tuesdays we get a lot of sleep, and I'm thinking I should take a nap. But again, remember, that's my superhero power. I can take a nap at any moment.
And so. She does. She does. We're going to start posting that on Facebook. We're going to live stream when you take your little naps.
Well, I saw something encouraging today. I was reading a survey done by Match.com, and they always have some really good, spicy surveys. And they did a list of the top 10 cities in the United States as far as the flirtiest in the summertime. And Jacksonville, whoop, we made it. We're number 8, flirtiest city. Here we go. Look at who's up there. Winston-Salem. North Carolina had a really good showing on this list. Stockton, California, Raleigh, North Carolina, Springfield, also Hartford, Connecticut. And then going down to the second half of the list, that's where you're going to find us. Number 6, another North Carolina city, California and Santa Rosa. There we are. And then Manchester, New Hampshire, and Tucson, Arizona.
So that's really interesting. So basically what they're saying is this is on Match.com. So like activity is higher up on Match.com, right? And that's how it works. Do you think Jacksonville's a flirty city?
Here's what I think, and we talked about this a little bit on the radio today. I think, and not all of the cities are in the South, but I think that there's a certain friendliness about the South that people who aren't from around here think they're being flirted with a lot more than they really are.
Oh, so not being flirted with.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Okay, so like, you know, some people flirt with you. Some people do, but some of us are just being polite.
It's just being Southern. I get it. That's cute. Well, we made a top 10 list, so that's always good. Now, when you flirt, where do you engage? What are you looking at? Keep it clean.
I think if somebody's looking you in the eyes.
The eyes, the windows to our soul, right? Well, the eye color can actually tell, you know, a lot about a person. So I have a list here. Would you like to hear the list? So we both have blue eyes, right? Do you have hazel or blue?
Blue.
Blue. So blue eyes, this is what it means, a little breakdown. Highly intellectual, this is already off. So highly intellectual, and they are self-sufficient. So we both have blue eyes. I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe a little bit, right? There's a little truth to that.
What are you questioning?
Brown eyes, if you have brown eyes, it means that you're outgoing, practical, and you're serious.
I agree.
All the brown eyed people are like, that is true. That makes sense. Okay. Hazel, adventurous, you have a good imagination, and you're determined. That's hazel, which hazel, it's basically a compromise of being what? Brown and blue.
Yeah, so you're kind of flexible.
Green eyes, that's kind of rare. I like green eyes on people. Self-sufficient, mysterious, and unpredictable. Interesting.
Is that as far as it goes, or does it give like
then you have gray eyes.
Oh,
well, to me, gray, hazel, and blue, it's all kind of the same family, and even green for the most part. Quiet, and you're a conformist if you have gray eyes. Interesting.
Okay, so there's just one more way you can judge people the instant you meet them. Another way to do it is to look and see if they have a nice looking manicure. So say you are pampering yourself, you like to give yourself a manicure, you like to go and get one. There are some mistakes that not only you might make, but your manicurist. And our producer, Abby, went out to find out about the top 5 mistakes that you can make during a manicure and how to fix them.
Hi, I'm Julie from Therapy Nail Salon. Today we'll be talking about manicure mistakes and the do's and don'ts for proper nail care. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is what not to do after the salon when you have nail polish or gel polish. Never peel your nail. It causes dryness of the nail bed, white spots, and can thin out your nail. If you have any chips or cracks, what you would want to do is just file down the spot that's peeling a little bit, very gently. Then take your clear top coat, and to prevent any further peeling or picking, Just go right along the edge. Let it dry for about 10 minutes, and that's going to prevent any more weakness on the nail. Never use cuticle nippers to remove any cuticles. Cuticle nippers are used just for hangnails or any dry parts of the skin that are not alive. So when you push back your cuticles, you want to gently push back the skin and then buff over your nail to remove any dryness before you polish. If you're not quite ready to make the jump from regular polish to gel polish, I would advise choosing a color that has some glitter in it to maintain the longevity of your manicure. Apply your base coat, of course, and then apply your glitter. I usually do 2 coats, and make sure you cap your free edge. Taking off the glitter is a little bit more tricky, but if you take a cotton ball, put acetone on it, put it on the nail bed, let it soak in for 10 to 15 seconds, you can see it just slides right off. If you can't return to the nail salon to remove your gel polish, here are some helpful hints for how to do it at home. Take a gritty file, such as 100 grit file that I'm using here, and you're just going to lightly go down the nail bed, removing the top shiny coat until the nail is matte. Once the nail is matte, take a piece of cotton with some acetone, put it on the nail bed. Try not to get it too much on your skin. Take a piece of aluminum foil, gently wrap the nail, and then let it soak for 10 to 15 minutes. After that time period, you should be able to take off the foil and see a nail that's flaking and the gel is ready to be removed. Take an orange wood stick, lightly go down the nail, and the gel polish should come right off. The most important tip I can give you after salon care is to make sure to keep some cuticle oil at your home or at your office to ensure the moisture of your nail beds. This will make your manicure last longer and prevent any cracking, peeling, or drying out of your hands. Cuticle oil can be purchased at your local beauty supply store or at salons such as mine for around $9. This product will last you well over a year, or you can do things such as just use regular olive oil at your house from your kitchen. Anything to keep the moisture in that's a natural oil.
I didn't know any of those tips, did you?
No, I didn't, and I'm going to go back and watch that again too, because I really, really am curious and know what I'm doing
Yeah,
wrong
it'd be
there.
good to share with everybody. Now, for more information on Therapy Nail Salon, you go to our website, rivercitylivetv.com. Just click the As Seen on River City Live.
Well, I know everybody's all excited because Justin Bieber is coming to town, and
Woo!
with Justin Bieber comes all the Bieber events that are going on, and one of them is happening at Mavericks.
That's right, and here to talk about the big party, please welcome Tiffany Heinen. She's from the CMTV TV show Party Down South on CMTV. That sounds like a lot of fun. And with her is Chris Cantillo, and you're going to talk about the event, right?
Yes.
So let's just start with Chris. Chris, talk about your management company, because you plan a lot of these parties.
Yeah, we host a lot of events in town as well as concerts, but we've been touring for almost close to about 2.5 years with her and Ryan with Party Down South. We're taking a little break right now, and now I'm back in Jax hosting events, getting the printing company going, and helping people in 904.
And Tiffany, because of the title of the TV show, you're just always ready to party, so obviously this is a good fit for you, right?
Obviously.
It kind of helps to have your seal of approval on the party.
Right.
Exactly. I feel like, you know, if I'm there, then we're just going to get in it and stay in it and get it going.
Stay in it.
Right.
Stay in it. So, Chris, what can folks expect at Mavericks, which is always a good time anyway, but as far as special guests and so forth?
Well, we're definitely opening the doors at 6 p.m. early. Bieber's show has been sold out since it's been announced. So we're coming out with 11 DJs. We have a performance, as well as we're going into Bieber's official DJ.
Wow.
Once he's done with their concert, he's coming over to Mavericks and doing a huge show for everyone.
Wow. So you're telling people, even if you're not going to the show, you should be coming to the after party.
Oh yes, I'll just put it this way, it will be worth it.
But it sounds like it's more than an after party. It sounds like it's a during party as well.
It's the party after the huge party.
Now, you
Okay.
guys both have like the coolest job. So you're basically like a promoter of all these fun things. And like we said before we established this, you're a party girl. Your resume has to look amazing. You party on TV and you party in real life. So
yeah.
how did you get into this industry?
Honestly, I've just been doing a lot of stuff in Jacksonville for a long time with promotions, you know, magazines and stuff. And I've had the chance to be able to make a lot of good connections
Sure.
with the music industry and as well as celebrities and movies. And I just been keep going. You know, I'm stationed here, but I fly all around the U.S.
Oh, that is very nice. Good, good, good. So, Tiffany, what are you up to right now? The show just wrapped up. Maybe another season, maybe not.
We never know. Like I said, you know, we still in a contract with CMT, so we still have like a year before we can make any other moves. So we never know who. Let's hope for a season 6, a season 7, maybe even an encore. Whatever we can get, I'll take.
Now you're from, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we know you're from Louisiana, but where are you staying right now? Like, do you just travel so much? Or
I have my own home in Eunice, Louisiana, and I stay there, but it's more of like a during the week home, and then I have my weekend getaways, which are normally my suitcases, my car, or a plane, or most definitely hotels. I live in hotels.
I was just going to ask you, because you know you're visiting here in Jacksonville. We were talking earlier on the show that we're one of the top 10 flirtiest cities. Do you catch that vibe when you're here walking around?
Flirtiest?
Yeah, that's what
I mean,
that was research.
I guess that would happen. I mean, I would see that. Everybody's pretty much walking around in bathing suits and stuff like that. It is the beach city, so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like if you're going to be in the sun, you're going to be in a bathing suit, somebody's going to turn ahead.
Well, there you go. Now it's true.
You sure do. Well, I know it's going to be a great time. I've spent a lot of time in Maverick, so I know that it's always a party no matter what. And then you add to that what you guys are bringing to the table.
Yeah, that's right. So for more information, go to our website, rivercitylivetv.com. Just click the As Seen on River City Live to get more information on the party. But we have tickets to give away.
Well, of course we do. You guys brought us some tickets, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so here we're going to start things off with 2 pairs of tickets to the after party at Mavericks. The 1st or the 4th, both of you, will email I want those tickets to rclcontest@wjxt.com. We're going to hook you right on up thanks to our friends.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Thank y'all.
It's been a lot of fun. Again, I want to see your resume. I want to know how do you get into just partying for a living. We'll be back right after this.
You're too old.
I'm